Conference of Yoruba leaders, traditional rulers, and respected scholars in the West has cautioned popular self-acclaimed Yoruba activist Sunday Igboho. The Yoruba leaders have moved for the decentralization of government, which will allow the 6 geopolitical zones in the country to have the autonomy to function. The conference, which was held at Babcock University, Ileshan, Remo, Ogun State, was led by a renowned professor of history from the University of Texas, Austin, Mr. Falola. Professor Toyin, while speaking at the event, said the decentralization of power is the solution to most of the problems, including insecurity facing the country. So all of una dey sit down, they are holding meeting, the decentralization of power. But Buhari say no go do am. So you have been on this journey for God knows when. It has not yielded positive results. As if this Yoruba agitation, as if the youth, the younger ones, they understand very well. You old people, you are trying to be diplomatic. You think you can continue to be deceiving the youth. Now they have seen that you have no solution to all of these things. How many years? 20 years down the line, you have been talking about restructuring, and no headway, and you expect the younger ones to continue to follow you. No, it's not going to happen. They know that you have no solution to the problems. You are just playing lip service. But to make matter worse, Buhari has said nothing like restructuring. So what are you talking about? And you are still telling them, because the children or the youth, they have seen ahead more than you people. Whether you are trying to pretend or you are just ignorant, either of the two. But now these people have seen it as if they knew that Buhari is not going to attest to that, agree to that restructuring, and that's why they started their own. And you are still sitting down. You are still adamant talking about restructuring. And they said, no, you can't get restructuring. Whether Buhari is there or not, the North generally cannot agree on restructuring. And that is why it has taken taking time. Up till now, no headway. They have come out to say, you guys are dangerous and naive. That is how Buhari describe all of you seeking for restructuring. He said, you are dangerous and naive. You know nothing. So, your cautioning Igboho does not hold water. Not at all. It does not hold water. It does not at all. So, who is fooling who? Yeah. Who is fooling who? It's not gonna happen. You guys know, you don't know what you are into. You don't know the people you are dealing with. You do not know. Well, these so-called Yoruba leaders are minority and non-entity. How can they determine all the Yoruba nation destiny? God will destroy all you with the money given to you by the Janjaweed Fulani government in Jesus' name. Okay? This is to show that Yoruba nation is a Christian agenda. It shall never happen. How many frontline Muslims are following you except the Arijana Madras? Okay? Failure Abishno. Okay? You Muslims are slaves to Fulani, forgetting that you are first Yoruba before religion. Go to outside Lagos, a lot of Muslims. If Muslims want to be slave to the caliphate, continue. That is your own cup of tea. Bringing religion that you have turned upside down. Leave Igboho alone with his agitation and continue with your own decentralization. If you win, fine, we can consider it. Otherwise, you should leave us alone with our struggle. Those of you against Igboho are all well to do. That is why you are not feeling concerned about the suffering of the masses. We also caution Yoruba scholars and monarchs to stop agendas on time. To stop Fulani agendas on time. Proper liar. Buhari has nothing to offer. He has nothing to offer. He has nothing to offer. And they know it. They know that Buhari has nothing to offer. Well, the writer refers to Igboho as a self-acclaimed Yoruba activist. Seriously, the so-called Yoruba monarchs, intellectuals think Igboho and co are fools. That is a mistake. Igboho and his people understand that the powers that be will not restructure. No be so at all council. They know now it will not work now. So they moved past that to the creation of their own country. Exactly, they knew it. Said who has more wisdom? Who is more wiser now? And now they have even told them, since they could not get the handwriting, the so-called leaders of professors here and there. Now you say you are educated though. and you did not see the handwriting on the wall, or you are just trying to deceive your people. But because they knew it and they have moved beyond and faster than you think, and so this is the kind of thing that they would have still been waiting for. They will not be talking about restructuring that they have even said that even if there's going to be restructuring, that the power will still remain in the north. Is that the kind of life you want to live? Is that the kind of life or the kind of system you want for the people? What these leaders should be reminded is that as of today, Igboho is the only person that they trust and would listen to. They believe he had proved to them that he would rather die for them to live. Okay? The so-called elders, Yoruba monarchs, intellectuals, think Igboho and Koza are fools. That is a mistake. Igboho and his people understand that the power that be will never restructure. So they moved past to that creation of their own country. Okay, someone is saying, who told you that when did the Igboho becomes a Yoruba leader? It is his best interest to listen to the advice of the elders, and if not, he will be disappointed as he will soon realize he's alone and in the minority of the minorities in his struggle for secession amongst the Yorubas. It's a lie. Let all those monarchs come out, whether people will come and cheer them up or to support them. Well, Buhari can't restructure Nigeria. That is it. The South does not understand the Fulani mass politics. How can Buhari restructure Nigeria? He has said it now. If they are there, if they were deaf, now they should be able to hear it. He said, those of you calling for restructuring, you are dangerous or you are naive. Okay. Oh, the question I always ask is that if this kind of situation presents itself in 2023, you think Nigerians will learn? See the way this man has deceived them. And that was why the wife was calling on Nigerians as her then, that the government has been hijacked. The government has been hijacked. The people that they worked together with, that as soon as they came on board, she was not seeing all of them. Where are they? Where are they? Not knowing that the man was giving them parable. Now they've hijacked it. This idea of let us be politically correct. Oh, the political correctness. It is where it has brought us to the diplomacy. You are being diplomatic, and but the person you are dealing with, he will tell you, oh her, and you yourself, you are still making an excuse for that person. You are thinking for the person that is thinking evil of you. Well, who does that? I don't understand though. That people will not just use they won't use their this thing, or is it out of a cowardice because you know that this person does not mean well for you, and you still continue to do what, continue to be making excuses for somebody who is not interested in your well-being.